2003. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Cincinnati Reds.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, Hunter Green. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
That catches the corner.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Ryan McMahon now. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. Green, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Pitch misses. One ball, one strike. Foul ball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now, Ezekiel Tovar on the ground to third. Candelario on to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and on the mound today, German Marquez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now here is TJ Friedl. That misses, and it's 1-0. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle should have this one. And it's caught for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
One down, base is empty. And takes low for ball one. Outside corner, got him looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, catcher,
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that is out of play. McLean off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after 1. And we're back.
Leading
and now
off
the first
for
baseman,
Colorado,
Michael
first baseman,
Toglia.
Michael Toglia.
Let's go, Cincinnati. Let's go, Hunter.
Green back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. And that one in the air center field. Friedel makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Bryant starting as the designated hitter, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one's in there. 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
0-1. Center field. Friedel settles under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Nolan Jones.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Nolan Jones. And that's down and away. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Across the letters at 99.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now a great
Batting
back and
seventh,
forth and that
second
at bat. He had to play off some
Tyrone
really
Estrada.
close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Tyro Estrada stands in now and watches strike 1. there's a foul ball. Two outs. Runner on the go. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, and now the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Outside low, and that is ball one. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throws, safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Move to second. Fraley dives back in safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And it remains 2-2. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Into left center for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Steer on at first, nobody out.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner on the move, and that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And that one lifted in the air center field. Doyle makes the grab, one down.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That's outside. And that's ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Up and in, and now 2-0.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up. Estrada. He's there. He's got it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. And they'll do it again. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just misses. And a full count now. Ellie De La Cruz on deck for Cincinnati. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
This to third, McMahon. And that will end the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jacob Stallings now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Back to
Now
the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Struck out looking his first time. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. They limit the damage here, but they push across one run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 3 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly a...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 4-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
In now for the Reds, Matt McLain. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Popped up. Estrada hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake
Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swung on, belted. That's back there. See you later. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, and really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swinging a foul straight back. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the shortstop Ezekiel Tovar. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Michael Toglia. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
No strike.
1 out, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Tap foul at the plate. The Rockies down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, center field. Friedel under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, the
Here's
designated
Bryant
hitter,
now.
Chris
0
Bryant.
for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Reds 5 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jeimer Candelario. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Justin Lawrence preparing to come on if needed. Alexander getting loose as well. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
And there's the strike.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it.
Now
And I'm
batting,
sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Lux batting with one down, takes a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the dirt. Going to count 1-2. One down, base is empty.
No, inside.
That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. On the ground to third. Sends it to Tolia. He didn't make things easy for him there,
Now
but they still get the out.
Fielder, Austin Hayes.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Jones under it, and that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati,
Leading off for the
and
Rockies,
now
left
Nolan
fielder,
Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Green back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Missing inside, and the count is 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a foul straight back. The Reds leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now this is in the air down the line. Fraley pulls it down, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder Sam Hilliard.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. A double and a run scored his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through that.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down here 5-1. Now on the bump, Scott Alexander.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Scott Alexander.
So the batting order
Leading
turns
off
over.
for the Reds.
And now the center fielder, TJ Friedel. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Alexander, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. To the right side. Tolia steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. In there at the knees. And it's 2-1 now.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
So digging in, Matt McClain. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And the slider just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Let's go, Cincinnati. Ball that's outside.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They lead this one though 5-1. New inning getting started. Now the Rockies catcher Jacob Stallings. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Doyle in the box again, takes a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. That clips the corner. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there.
Up
Just needs to let the
next,
ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on
Ryan
track.
McMahon.
Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's out to center field. Friedel under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Reds,
And now Tyler
catcher,
Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
On the ground right side. Tolia takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Falling behind 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Steer.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Come on. 2-2 now. And delivers outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Rockies 1. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And there's a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess. Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Now batting.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Tolia. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. Way high. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1. Yeah.
That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one misses up and in. And now it's 3-2. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call.
Now
But
batting,
most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So 2 down, and now Nolan Jones. He is struck out, and he is walked. Just missed.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Two outs. And now 1 and 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Into the seats and right and out of here. And that one coming close to the Ohio. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Hunter Green won't go any further. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for
The
the
pitcher
Reds.
for the Reds, Emilio
Number
Pagan.
15.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, nobody on. Tyro Estrada to the plate. In there for strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Jamer
Third
Candelario.
baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Doyle makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your
Up
first
next
out of the
for
ball
the
game.
Reds, designated hitter.
Now it's the Reds DH, Gavin Lux. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Lawrence getting cranked up as well. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. Estrada to first.
Got him.
And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Reds go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. And the batter now, Sam Hilliard. Pagan, a
that's
6'2
inside.
righty, 33 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Activity in the bullpen, Alexis Diaz up and throwing for Terry Francona. Mole, the lefty, warming up as well. And now 2-0.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
That one's in there, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black.
Up next,
Man,
for
sometimes you just got to tip your
catcher,
cap.
Jacob
Now,
Stallings.
Jacob Stallings, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And
That's
that
a ball.
misses. 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The Rockies trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it is 2-1.
One strike.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the Rockies' leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's down and in.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Misses off the plate, and a count 2-1. There's a strike. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Emilio Pagan out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Pitching
the Reds,
change here, Taylor
number
Rogers.
55.
These are the spots
Taylor
relievers really make a
Rogers.
name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan McMahon. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And the sweeper misses. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Reds 5 and the Rockies 3. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center
For the
fielder,
Reds,
TJ Friedel.
Center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Gilbreth back to work. Fastball for a strike. And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McClain.
The next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Rockies 3. Alexis Diaz on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. That one finds the zone and a count 1-1. Out towards left center. Friedel on his way over. He's got it. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Michael Tolia, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that's in for a strike. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rockies down to their final out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside low and 1-1. That's a slider for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one just misses, and the count is 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
One strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. De La Cruz on to first. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.